The music has ended, but the emptiness remains. There he is, sitting in the dark of his room, unable to stop thinking about how the night was not the same. The laughter around him didn't resonate in his empty heart. He said he was going to have fun, but the truth is he just wanted an excuse to not appear weak. While you sleep, this person is replaying every moment you had together. He can't believe that the person he chose to ignore was actually the one he always wanted the most. He distracted himself by chatting with others, but their smiles pale in comparison to yours. He feels a tightness in his chest when he remembers the way you danced, as if the world spun only for the two of you. You know this because at some point you felt that he was lost. You sensed that he was pulling away, but you also noticed there was something more behind that distant gaze. You knew he was trying to convince himself that he could forget you, but it was already too late. He said he needed space, but the truth of what he really feels is a mix of insecurity and regret. He is embarrassed for having let you go. While he dances with strangers at the bar, he pretends to be happy, but deep down he knows none of the smiles belong to you. You know he isn't happy because you recognize his look, the look that shines when he talks about something he truly loves. And now he's surrounded by people, but his heart screams your name. Meanwhile, you are dealing with reality. You are wondering if he still cares. You're asking yourself if he misses you because you know he does. You're not imagining things. The messages he never sent are still stuck in his throat. The conversations he would have with you if he had the courage to express what he truly feels. But he doesn't say anything. Instead, he hides behind smiles and new companions, while the longing consumes him from within. The brutal truth is that he misses you, and not just what you had, but also what could have been. He hides this because for him it would be like looking in the mirror and not liking what he sees. He doesn't want to admit that he's the one who destroyed something beautiful. He's afraid to confront how he feels, afraid for you to know that he isn't as strong as he appears. Meanwhile, you're living your life, but still find reasons to remember him. Every song that plays, every place you go, every friend that mentions his name. And the worst part is that you're starting to see things for what they really are. You weren't the one who should have left his life. You were the gateway to what he feared, and now he's just running away from himself. He has also caught himself imagining how it would be if you were by his side, what it would be like to celebrate achievements together, what it would be like to wake up and see you there. He wants that, but at the same time he feels like a coward for wanting it. His pride prevents him from taking a step in your direction, so he continues this way. Lost, stuck in the same place, watching life pass by through the window. And you? Are you going to keep wondering what if every time you see something that reminds you of him? The answer is that he's thinking of you, but courage hasn't surfaced yet. And even though you know he misses you, it feels like nothing can change, so you move on but never completely. And the truth is that this person, no matter what he does, knows he can't forget you. The emptiness between you two becomes more painful every day. He wonders if he will ever find the right words, if one day he will have the courage to face what he really feels. But until then, the hours drag on and the nights grow longer. This person came back from the party with a heavy heart. He tried to have fun, but the truth is that dancing without you is impossible. He's surrounded by laughter and conversations, but everything feels empty. It tastes like nothing. He misses you in every heartbeat, in every song that plays. While you sleep, this person stares at the ceiling and wonders how he got to this point. He said he was okay, that he was ready to move on. That's a lie. What he really feels is a deep loneliness that swallows him whole. He tries to distract himself, hang out with friends, drown himself in alcohol and new faces. But deep down, the void that you left is a constant echo in his mind. He pretended not to care, but the mask has slipped. The emptiness he feels is proof that you occupied a space that no one else can. And you know this because you felt his absence in your own skin. When you looked to the side and didn't see him, a knot formed in your throat, didn't it? You felt it when you realized he wasn't there anymore, that oblivious to your feelings, he was trying to live as if nothing had happened. You're not imagining it. This person truly misses you, but he refuses to admit it. The truth is, he fears opening the door to his heart again. He needed time, but not for the reason he gave. What he needed was the courage to face what he really feels for you. The fear of getting hurt and being vulnerable is greater than the desire to be by your side. In the meantime, you think he's completely indifferent to you. Indeed, he's trying to convince himself that he's fine without you. But this person wakes up every day with your image in his mind, with the bitter taste of your absence. He can't stop wondering how you are, if you still think of him, if you still feel anything. And still, he doesn't have the courage to take the next step. He knows he left a question mark in your heart. The uncertainty has turned into a pain he can't bear. When you were present, everything made sense. Now, he tries to fill that void with empty distractions, but the truth is that none of the new connections he makes come anywhere close to what you had. With each encounter, with each new person, he compares them to you and ends up disappointed. He spent months trying to forget you, but he can't. He knows he made a mistake by not valuing what you two had. He knew you were special, a rare connection, but pride is an insurmountable barrier. He locks himself away in his fear and pulls away as if that would solve anything. And it doesn't. There were moments when he almost called you. He wrote messages that he never sent, only thinking about what he was going to say. You feel it, don't you? That sense that he's still there, even when he's not. He's watching you from a distance, and it hurts. He wishes he had the courage to open up to you, to reveal what's really going on inside him, but instead he continues living as if nothing matters, and you've noticed this. And the harsh truth is that this person knows he's losing you. He knows he's leaving a door ajar, but he doesn't have the courage to step through. He feels like a coward for not taking the step he really wants to take. You, who have always been there, are the one he desires most, but he can't face reality. He refuses to budge, hoping that maybe life will sort it out for him. But in the meantime, you're living, waiting for answers, for signs. You feel the weight of uncertainty. The silence between you is deafening. Time is passing, and the chance for you to be happy together is slipping away, and no one is doing anything. You already knew this. This person left the party thinking he could leave you behind. He tried to have fun, to dance, to laugh with friends, but deep down he felt emptier than ever. And while you sleep, this person is here, fighting against his own loneliness. He's convincing himself that he doesn't miss you, but his heart screams your name. You might think he's okay, that now he's happy as he is, but the truth is he's been lying to himself. He stopped at every corner, waiting to see you. Every song that played was a reminder he didn't want to hear, but he had no choice. He said he needed freedom, but what he really needs is you. You felt it when he looked at you that last night. That look, full of unspoken questions and broken promises. You're not imagining anything. He was confused, wanting to escape the connection you created between you two because it scares him. He was close to feeling everything, and then in an act of escape he chose to leave. In the meantime, you were left with the memory of everything that could have been. You still think about the promises unmade, the dances that never happened, the words left unspoken. He pulls away, but at the same time feels drawn to you like a moth to a flame. He can't forget. This person sees other people, tries to fill the void with their presence, but nothing seems to fit. He feels like an imposter anywhere but by your side. And you know this because you've seen the signs. He tries hard, laughs, attempts to have fun, but really it's all a facade. His smile doesn't reach his eyes. You've noticed that when he talks about you, his voice falters. He lacks the courage to admit that you're the only one who makes him feel anything. He's afraid that you've moved on, afraid that you don't feel the same. He hides behind words that it's not the right time, but that's just a way of not acknowledging that the truth is, he doesn't feel good enough, afraid that you'll see who he really is, imperfections and insecurities on display. And in the meantime, you watch life go on. You see people dancing, living, while your heart still beats for him. You still find yourself thinking of him in random moments. The music plays, and you wonder if he's listening too. You must feel that he still thinks of you. The brutal truth is that this person misses you every day. He goes home, and the walls echo what could have been. Every place he goes is a reminder of what went wrong, and he wonders if he'll ever have the courage to turn back, to apologize, to be honest. He feels trapped between what he wants and what he thinks he should do. He wishes he had done things differently, fought for you two, but now he's paralyzed. Fear keeps him stuck in a vicious cycle of pain and loneliness. He watches your life on social media, feeling a tightness in his chest as he sees you happy, laughing with other people. Pride stops him from approaching you and speaking the truth. And there you are, waiting and hoping that things will change, hoping he'll decide to do something, but realizing time doesn't stand still and opportunities are slipping away. Meanwhile, the music plays, the party ends, and the emptiness between you lingers. He left the party thinking he would forget you, but the truth is, he returned home feeling emptier than ever. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's the harsh reality. While you were having fun on the dance floor, he was there, trying to dance with others but unable to feel anything. He was physically present, but emotionally absent. This person is watching your stories right now, looking at every detail, every smile of yours, as if that could fill the void you left. He feels a mix of envy and sadness, seeing you enjoy yourself without him. While you sleep, this person scrolls through the feed, caught up in thoughts of how everything could be different if he had had the courage to fight for what he felt. He called you complicated, but deep down, he was the one who complicated things. He said everything was fine, but inside he was a mess of feelings. He tries to convince himself that he doesn't need you, but every time the music plays, the memory of your laughter echoes in his mind. He puts on a facade, pain, but he can't escape it. Feeling this way is normal. You know you're not just imagining things. You've noticed that he tries to forget you, but deep down he knows it's impossible. This person lies to himself, telling himself that you aren't important, that life goes on, but every time he sees something that reminds him of you, the wound reopens. He can't let go. What really frightens him is the connection you had, the feeling that you understood each other in a way that no one else could. Meanwhile, you go on with your life. You wonder if he thinks of you the same way you think of him. The answer is yes, but that doesn't change the situation. He continues to surround himself with people, trying to fill that void. But at the end of the day, when everything goes quiet, he realizes he is lonelier than ever. He tries to replace you, but he knows that no one compares to you. And that's a painful truth. He misses you. That kind of missing that cuts deep. And the truth is, if he had just a little more courage, he would open his heart and say so. But he doesn't know how. Pride is a burden he can't let go of. So he remains there, trapped in his own web of fears and insecurities, while life goes on. And you? You keep waiting for a message that may never arrive. You keep looking at your phone, thinking that he could have taken a step forward. In moments of loneliness, you feel hope draining away. But you also know that the feeling is real. It isn't just a guess or a fantasy. It's a recognition of the truth between you. The truth is, he knows he was wrong. He knows he should have fought for you. He imagines you in his life, but fear stops him from making any move. He refuses to see that this connection is rare, that it's something you don't come across every day. In every interaction he has, he struggles against comparison. No one is you. Never will be. He thought about sending you a message. He's written several but deleted them all. Doubt about what to say paralyzes you. Hi, how are you? Seems so insignificant now. A simple sorry couldn't fix what he broke. And it's hard because he knows that with each passing day, the chance to win her back slips away. You feel it. You feel his absence. But you also feel the weight of silence. You realize he's trying to move on, but he can't. And the truth is, it hurts both of you, but in different ways. He regrets while you wait. But with every choice he makes to avoid you, the pain only deepens. He gets lost in a cycle of not knowing how to come back, of looking back and realizing there's no way to fix what was broken without the courage to face the truth. And now here we are, both aware of reality, aware of... While he lives with his lies and fears, you find yourself wondering where it all went wrong, and you already knew that.